So big news coming in from England, and it's time for celebration for Indian cricket. No, we are not talking about the famous Edgbaston Test win by Indian team or Subman Gill's exploits or the potential or the promise that this team has to do in the Test at Lord's starting today. No, I think the men's team have been given their due credit and the accolades and the celebrations have been there. So now it is time for us to celebrate the performance and the achievement of our women's team who have made the country and millions of the fans proud by winning a rare T20I series in England against that formidable English side, which would be one of the big favourites to win the T20I World Cup when it is held next year at their own backyard. So India didn't beat any other ordinary team. They beat a team which is considered as one of the favourites along with Australia and New Zealand and South Africa, and they were considered much more stronger than India because India has been having an on and off kind of a performance with in the white ball cricket, especially in the T20I cricket, and they have not been very impressive coming into this series. Whereas England has been formidable, they had lost a brilliant performance and victory against West Indies barely a month back. But against this Indian team, which has been playing inspirational cricket and fabulous cricket, this England team has been really called out, has been exposed badly, and they have lost the series with even one game to go. So by fourth game yesterday, when India won convincingly with 3 overs to spare, India has already sealed the series 3-1, and the last match will be only of academic interest. And if we want to really give credit to one particular department of Indian cricket, then it has to be the bowling. Of course, the batting has been fabulous with Smriti Mandhana scoring a century in the T20I to make it her great achievement, because now she has achieved a century in all formats of the cricket where she has played. So yes, Smriti Mandhana has been good, so has been Harmanpreet Kaur in the limited matches she has played, and even Safali Verma yesterday was showing signs of resurrection and showing her old spark back. But if one has to be really honest and fair and candid, the real credit for this series win has to go to the Indian bowlers, because India has been playing England on all kinds of pitches, some batting paradises, some bowling helpful pitches, and a pitch like yesterday where it was helping the spinners a lot. But irrespective of whatever pitch India has been playing, the bowlers have been coming to the party and have been creating havoc against the English batters, and even some of the batting paradises where India scored more than 200, the Indian bowlers ensured that English batters could not have the same kind of liberty against our bowlers, and it has been fabulous performance by Indian bowlers. And if we are talking about the bowlers, we have to name Sri Charni, the standout performer. Remember, she made her debut in this T20I series against England, and what a dream debut she had. In the first match she took 4 wickets, and by the time the fourth match was over yesterday, her tally has reached now 10 wickets in 4 T20Is. Super bowling. Her action resembles a little bit like Jadeja, and then she is a real asset for Indian spin attack. So with the veterans like Deepti Yadav and Radha, she has become a fabulous addition, and that gives much more potency and incisiveness to Indian bowling. So when India travels next year for the T20I World Cup in England, India would be familiar with the conditions. India would have the psychological advantage of winning a series just before 1 year against the home country. So this time India would be hopefully a much stronger team, and hopefully India would be able to reach the semi-final and then go further. So we'll have to wait for that, but a great start has been made by India. Hope they maintain this consistency and they remain there without dropping their guard, and they can come up to the level where they would be considered as one of the biggest favorites for the next World Cup. 1 year is a big time, but then India can't lose any more time, because India has to keep the momentum going from this fabulous win and then have a pressure built up on the opponents. So let's wait for the next match and also for the future series and that big T20I World Cup next year. Hopefully this time it will be India's turn to bring laurels. Thank you.